Well, today, I'm sure you can tell by the caption, we're at one of the shrine centers called Egypt Shrine here in Tampa, Florida. Never been to this building. Hopefully they'll let us in. If you're seeing this video, more than likely they'll let us in. But so we're going to get a tour. So thanks for joining us here at Coolest Life, and be sure to like and subscribe and tell your friends about this video, because we're about ready to go inside this building here. Real nice. So let's knock and see if we can gain admission, because I'm just out here living the coolest life. Door's unlocked. We're going in. Actually, I'm just kidding. I already got a tour, but I'm going to do this tour for the video by myself. So I'm going to give you some insight of what's going on in here. Here's the main entrance room, and that straight ahead is, we'll be going through that. It's their main ballroom. Got offices to the right, and this area here is actually a museum. Thought you might like this, because it's all these museums are always a little different. They've got a special flair to the local, whatever's going on in the particular area. Like right here, they got the Shrine Past Potentate pins, Egypt Shrine. They've got some nice areas here. Well, that's all wood. Nice. I've never seen one quite that big. They've got a nice clock there that the lodge set up. If you've seen any of my lodge videos, you know that's definitely a lodge setup there. Let's see what they got over here. Lots of pins and memorabilia. That's kind of neat. Belt buckles. Again, the Egyptian theme here with the King Tut's head. So really nice. Most shrine, what used to be called shrine temples, now called shrine centers, were set up with an Egyptian type, Turkish type theme. Of course, the Fez is Turkish, but yeah. So there's a lot of these pictures here. I was just telling the Lisa, who was giving us a tour here a little bit ago, that I saw a picture like one of these was at Cracker Barrel in Columbus, Georgia, and it was actually a picture from Indianapolis, so they were all standing in front of a monument, the monument down in downtown Indianapolis, and they were all set up there, and it said whatever temple. This one says Egypt Temple, Tampa, Florida, but it was interesting that it was there in Indianapolis, and here I was in Columbus, Georgia, staring at this picture. Got a lot of patches. Kind of taking you through this a little fast. I'm going to try to go upstairs and see some items up there. You can see us through the mirror. These are nice. Oh, nice. Some wine glasses with the things of gold on them. That dude looks like a jester. I don't think I got jester items here. I got another video that talks about jesters if you want to learn more about jesters. A lot of nice items here. They do have a circus here every year, and we'll find out when it is, and maybe it's this time of the year. I've also got a social going on Friday, and we'll come back out too. So it should be a good time. It's going to be in their main bar, and you'll get a chance to see their main bar. Let me see if this is a way out. Oh, it's not. It's a storage room. Nice. It's got a couple of pictures here. This one here is Shriners International Headquarters, which is actually here in Tampa. I may try to get a tour of it. And this is the old Tampa Shriners. This is the Shriners Hospital, actually. A picture of it. But they said this building here has only been here 1 year. So hasn't, they had another facility that was a big facility, used to rent it out all the time. And that's one of the things that they do here in this facility is they rent this space out to events, wedding receptions, whatever you need. So this is their main room. There's probably going to be an echo here, by the way, just so you know. So they got a nice event room. You can hear it. Hey, how are you? That's up there. They do have a stage built in here, which is kind of unusual for an event center, really, because a lot of events don't really require a stage, or at least not one that big. I mean, that's 5 steps high. But anyway, to each his own. That's the way they wanted to build it. So that's what they got. They've actually got a kitchen on the other side, which is really through those doors. They're just developing it. They still haven't put a stove in it or anything like that to cook on. Because again, like I said, this is a pretty new facility. There's a dining room here. That's part of the event center. And the neat thing about this location is it's just off the interstate, so it's really easy to find. And the other thing is it's next to the water. The way out here to the right takes you into Tampa Bay Harbor. They say what they're going to do is build a deck right here and get a deck built. And that's like in the next couple of years, they'll get that squared away. So, right in here, I think we are. Maybe. We might not be able to go back in this door. We'll have to find out. Yes, we can. All right. So, now that the bar is really nice, I'm going to give you some pictures of the bar, but there's music playing, so I don't know how much I'm going to be able to record inside of there with music playing, because I don't want to get unmonetized, although I'm not getting monetized at all, but they'll still stop you cold and not let you do anything. This is called Palm River Oasis, and this is actually open to the public, so people can come here to the side and come in here to this bar. So we're going to swing through it real quick and just ignore the music. Oh good, the music just stopped. So they got some video games, TV. It is a full service bar. They got TVs up top. Actually got a TV down low and one up high. They got one of those music system players, and this is a humidor. They have not a huge selection, but it's nice to have a humidor here. You can't smoke in here, but you can smoke outside. As you saw that view of the water in the other room, you can also go out these doors and get a view of the water also, as you can see right there. They got a nice bar. It's not set up completely. I'm sure they're going to be doing some nice little add-ons, but at least they got all the furniture in and everything. So they are full service, ready to go, and they're open to the public. So come see them. I'm going to try to go upstairs.
We can go back into the director's staff room if you want.
This is, I'll get this room. You said one room down the hall.
There's two more.
Pretty nice,
two more
right?
rooms we can look at.
Yeah. I just want to kind of show you this real quick. That a little different. Looks like they've got a police officer theme up top.
Yeah, well, because the provost guard provides security for our events.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
Makes
the provost guard, like they provide, like yesterday when we, there's Saturday, we have the buses here to transport everybody to the Gasparilla Parade.
Okay.
They provided the parking lot security
nice.
and parking and all that kind of good stuff.
But it's never a big room. Most of these staff rooms are these extra organizations within the organizations. They're not normally a huge room. They're just big enough for their groups, and because it's really
they're called unit rooms.
Unit rooms. So it's for them to meet. It's not all the shrine to meet. It's just that unit to meet here.
Yep.
Yeah. This being a Legion of Honor room, you have to be a former military member in order to be a part of it.
Yes.
And so that's what this room here is for. That's why you see all the branches of service up here.
And we've got our Space Force logo.
Even the Space Force. Everybody's covered. Everybody's covered. Really nice room. Got a memory wall. They've got a really nice mural here. I like that. Looks like one out of Hawaii. Mesh.
That's our Foot Locker of Cheer. That's our fundraiser every year.
Foot Locker of Cheer.
We fill this full of liquor and raffle it off.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I built this about 8 years ago because we had an old Foot Locker that was falling apart, so I custom built one.
Yeah.
Made it look like an old.
Mash Force. Just put 4077 on it somewhere.
Well, actually, we put 1969 because that's the year we were founded.
Oh, nice. Nice. 1969. Let's check it out over here. Got an extra POWMIA table I see there in the corner.
Always.
Nice touch.
We always have our table for one.
Nice touch.
And when we have a meeting, we do the ceremony and we switch from the electric candle to the lit candle.
Oh, nice.
Because the electric candle stays lit 24 hours a day.
Let me take a look at that flag you got over here.
This is actually our coin board.
Yeah.
for challenge coins.
Now, challenge coins are, a lot of organizations have challenge coins. Lots of military. I think we basically got that from the military for the most part.
Yep.
But fraternities, sororities, they have challenge coins too. I know I've got one for my fraternity in college. But you'll see a board like this somewhat made up. This particular one's made up in of course, American flag. But it's got a spot for all of our challenge coins. So as they develop new challenge coins, they might do one for a huge anniversary coming up, commemorating something. So they'll do a new challenge coin. And of course, it costs you for the challenge coin. And the whole thing is, if I put the challenge coin up and you don't have one, what happens?
All right, if I put my coin on the table and you don't have one, you're buying a round.
You're buying a round,
but
not his drink, a round.
If I put it up there and everybody has one,
you're buying the round. So
that's the risk.
You always got to be careful when you put up that challenge coins, because again, it is a challenge. So this room here is called the Pharaoh's room, and they really went all out when they made this room.
Better say cops too, because the cops will get offended.
Who is that again?
Keystone Cops.
The Keystone Cops.
They're at the other,
they're at the other end.
See their sign right there.
So they got a lot of trophies from. I guess these are from
competitions.
Any kind of competitions they got. Motorcycle
the
competitions.
Imperial competitions every year.
Nice.
They all go to Imperial and they compete for the national.
Here.
Yep.
Nice. Nice. And this is a full bar. They got their own ice maker and everything in here. Real nice setup. These are not rooms you can rent out. Okay, let's make that pretty clear. These are not. You have to be a member of the club in order to come in here and socialize. And I'm sure they let potential members come in here, but aside from that, it's.
We have a rental room downstairs.
Right. Right. So, really nice room. That's got some nice little touches up here with the Pink Panthers and stuff.
That's all part of the Keystone Cops.
Gotcha. That's interesting. I don't think I'm familiar with Keystone Cops as being a shrine organization.
Well, there
you go.
Well, you remember the old the 30s movies, the Keystone Cops?
Oh, yeah.
Do silly stuff. Well, they dress in those kind of outfits. They got convicts. They have a little paddy wagon. The paddy wagon is sitting out in the front corner of the parking lot.
Okay, I saw it over there. Sure did.
They usually have a couple of big stuffed Pink Panthers that they stuff in there.
Nice. Nice. Well, that's a view from up front. So we're gonna get on out of here and get on downstairs. Well, that was your nice little quick tour of Egypt Shrine. So we're here in Tampa, Florida. It is just, my spouse was with me somewhere, but she decided to take a detour. But it is just off the interstate, very easy to find. The road on front, don't bring your RV down here, because you don't want to drive on this road out front, because it's needing some TLC. But once you get in, they got a really nice parking lot here, plenty of parking. And I thought this thing was gold. Anytime you go to a shrine center, you're going to find this guy here out front. This picture, this person depicting this noble, I should say, was depicting carrying a little girl who's got a crutch here. She couldn't walk for herself, and she was having trouble. He picked her up. It happened in Evansville, Indiana, at a festival down there, and a Shriner picked her up. And so now it's their staple as far as who they are and what they do is they help children. Of course, you know the 22 hospitals, Shriners hospitals throughout the country. They also have one here in Tampa Bay, and you may just see a video about that one also. I definitely want to get you a video of the international headquarters, which just happens to be here in Tampa too. So you stay tuned, and be sure and tell your friends, and let them know that the Masonic edition of Coolest Life is doing a whole lot of videos. So I'm gonna let you go now. Be sure to like and subscribe, because I'm now leaving, and so are you, the Coolest Life.